Hey, welcome back. Let's not waste too much time and let's get straight into the video. So this idea struck me yesterday when a customer came to the camera shop and she handed me this very camera. She said she didn't know much about it and she also said she would need film for it. So I asked her what film she would like to use. But as it turns out, she didn't even know nothing about film, and so I showed her how to pick film. Then she asked me if I could even put the film into the camera for her, and then that's when I realized that I should make this video to tell everyone how to operate a Praktica, because it's not hard at all. It's very simple, believe me. So first of all, I showed her how to tell the camera what ISO is the film that you just put in. And so you just lift the top wheel and you turn it accordingly to the sensitivity of the film, I said. As I did that, I've noticed that this camera that she handed me was fully mechanical, just as mine. So I had to show her how to control it and what to use with it so she could take photos with it manually. So I showed her the light meter app that I showed already in the previous video, so link above. And then we went over the peripherals. So I said, remember the wheel from before, the one with the shutter speeds that we picked the ISO on? Yeah. So with the wheel, by turning it, you can tell the camera what speed you want to take the photo at. But she asked, why are there those orange numbers? Like, what does that mean? And so, to explain it, the white numbers are numbers that you can hold comfortably without a tripod and the photos won't be blurred because of camera move. The orange ones are for long exposures. They are supposed to be on a tripod. But there is also a flash, like a flash icon. That's to use an external flash. As you can see, the cameras have some sort of contact points to plug a flash in. So that's how the camera will synchronize the shutter to the flash, so it works perfectly accordingly. I was explaining super fast because I didn't have really much time to explain it, so we went quickly over the lens. Now, this is probably the lens that everyone of you that own a Praktica will have. It's a 50mm, possibly 1.8, 2.8, but what's the layout on it? You have, closer to you, normally there is the aperture ring, and further from you there is the manual focus ring. That's the ring you focus with. Another cool way to recognize them is that if you look on the focus ring, you will see that there are meters and feet written on it. So that's how you can, for example, manual focus if you know the distance. So you tell the lens how far the subject is and you will be in focus because it's measured to work like this as well. On the other hand, the aperture ring has just some numbers and it isn't smooth as the manual focus because it clicks to locking to an aperture number. I will let you hear it. Then, what's next on the camera is the wheel to wind the film into the camera and to open the back. How do you open it? You just lift it, pull it, and the camera will open. On the other side, next to the shutter speed wheel, we have another lever. This lever is used to wind the film into the camera. That means to shoot the next frame, you will use this. And right below it, on this camera it's next to it on top, but some cameras have it on the bottom. And this is to release the camera mechanism. With this, you will be able to wind the film out of the camera. And in the front, some cameras of these types have also a black lever to enable the exposimeter. This is fully mechanical, it doesn't have that, so yeah. And right next to it is a shutter. And this shutter, or at least mine, has a cool feature. You can twist it to lock the button. So now it cannot be pressed. If I unlock it, it can be pressed. And so I told her all of this and she was like, damn bro, I'm never gonna talk to you again.